Cody Rhodes takes on John Cena for the Undisputed WWE Championship at Night 2, main event, Wrestlemania, the biggest prize in all of professional wrestling. This match is hard for me. It's because both these guys have a very special place in my heart. I'm 21 years old, which means I watched two things growing up, SpongeBob and John Cena. And Cody Rhodes has a special place in my heart as well because I was a big Stardust fan, probably a bigger Stardust fan than anyone should be. I had the gloves that made the star. That's how big of a fan I was. But when it really comes down to it, it could be Cody Rhodes, it could be Dusty Rhodes, it could be Rainbow Road, it could be Yellow Brick Road. Cena in 3, okay? It's going to be Cena in 3. Cena has to walk away world champion. His record-breaking, Ric Flair beating 17th world title is going to happen at WrestleMania. And my main reason for this, I talked about this in the Jade Cargill Naomi breakdown video. My main reason for this is when you turn a guy heel, especially like John Cena, who's really never been heel. He's the ultimate babyface, arguably the best, biggest babyface in the history of professional wrestling turned heel. You cannot, and I mean cannot, have him lose in his first match as a heel, his first feud as a heel. Because then it's what was all that for? This all doesn't make sense. Why are we doing this if he's just going to lose after turning heel, the most shocking heel turn in the world because of how big of a babyface John Cena is? He has to win. He has to stand tall. The question is, for this match, is will we see The Rock? I honestly no. I don't know if we need The Rock, okay? However, if we do get The Rock, then WrestleMania 41 can be very much a spectacle of that, which is what Triple H is calling this event. And that is because if we get The Rock, we get an appearance, the ref gets bumped, he gets out of the ring, and The Rock comes out to help John Cena win this match, there is only one man who can neutralize The Rock, and he is confirmed to be there in Las Vegas because his match with Bret Hart is in WrestleMania 13 is being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Yes, I am talking about the glass shatter. I am talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin has to come out and help Cody Rhodes if The Rock comes out. Now, if this happens, it is very hard for me to see a picture in which Cody Rhodes loses. It is very hard for me to see a picture in which Cody Rhodes loses if we get the glass-shattering, beer-drinking, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Very hard. How do we spin it where still we get John Cena on top if we get Stone Cold Steve Austin? I think this is where a potential Seth Rollins heel turn could come into play. Because of the words he said on Monday Night Raw. He said, I'm doing what's best for business, and I'm fighting for the future, the soul of the WWE. These are words that The Rock said when he came back. These are words that John Cena said before he turned heel. And now we have Seth Rollins saying them Monday night before WrestleMania. Does this mean he comes out and causes a heel turn? Maybe. He might be the guy that comes out. Everyone thinks he's coming for the save for Cody Rhodes and ends up stomping him. Biggest swerve of the night. He's actually turned heel. This wouldn't be the first time Seth Rollins in the main event of WrestleMania has came down the ramp and been the biggest reason for why WrestleMania was great. I'm talking about the heist of the century. I'm talking about last year. He was wrestled in 3 matches, gave out a knee, gave out his back for literally this company. Seth Rollins always does what's best for business, whether that's selling out, becoming a heel, which he's great at. I think this match could be legendary, okay? If we bring out Stone Cold, The Rock, that's legendary in itself, but we could do a really good storytelling of this match. And I'm very interested in John Cena as a heel. How does he wrestle as a heel? His whole thing is that we're not going to get anything new. By the way, he will be on Friday Night SmackDown, so this is recorded before that. But he says that you guys aren't going to get anything new because you don't deserve anything new, which is interesting to me. So are we still going to see a 5-knuckle shuffle? where he holds up, "You can't see me," and the whole crowd says it? Are we still going to get that from John Cena? Are we going to get heel tactics from John Cena, making sure he maxes out his 5 count? Stuff like that, right? Dirty, cheap shots. Maybe low blows when the ref's not looking. Maybe a rake to the eyes when the ref's not looking. Are we going to get all that from John Cena in this match? Because that's something we've never gotten from John Cena before. That is what I'm most hyped to see, is what does a heel John Cena look like in the ring. I think these walkouts are going to be insane. I think Cody Rhodes probably has something special planned. I'm sure John Cena probably has nothing special planned because we deserve nothing. And I think that will be great as well. I think John Cena wins. I just think he has to. And they want John Cena to break the record. They don't want Ric Flair's record to still be up there. Ric Flair is not even signed with this company anymore. He's signed with WCW. He's signed with TNA. He's now signed with AEW. They don't want Ric Flair to have this record. John Cena breaks it. John Cena wins in what will be a pop crazy match. The pop for Stone Cold, if he comes out, will be absolutely insane. Now, if this doesn't happen, everyone will be disappointed. Try not to be. I think we get a historic moment by itself with John Cena just winning the 17th world title and defeating Cody Rhodes, and maybe we get matches down the line. I can already picture a SummerSlam match at MetLife Stadium. John Cena and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Whew, whew. A little night 1 main event that decides something for night 2. Because this is the first night 2 SummerSlam, 2-night SummerSlam. They're going to go big. That would be a huge match. And you could add on top of it CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for Paul Heyman. Fucking throw Brock Lesnar in there if he's coming back. This would be a crazy SummerSlam. I think it starts with a John Cena win. He has to win. A guy that is advertised for Backlash, so who knows what he's going to do on that card. But John Cena wins and defeats Cody Rhodes, becomes the 17th time world champion. My name's Joshua Singh. If you like WWE, you like wrestling, you like sports in general, I promise this is the channel for you. So click that subscribe button, should be a little icon somewhere down here in the corner. Watch these videos that YouTube recommends. Watch the playlist because it has all my WWE Wrestlemania prediction videos on there. So go check that one out. My name's Joshua Singh again. Let's go, Cena.